Okay? So this is your inflexives. Next, under the ABO discrepancy na tayo. So ABO discrepancies are the unexpected reaction occur in the forward and reverse grouping. It depends. Okay, pag sinabing discrepant, the E parehas or the E nag-correlate si forward duman sa reverse grouping. Diba? Due to the problems with the patient's serum, which is the reverse grouping, or problems with the patient's red cell, which is the forward typing, or problems to both serum and the red cell. Pwede yun. So, can be due to the extra positive reaction or a weak or missing reaction in the forward and reverse grouping. I said earlier. All ABO discrepancy must be resolved prior to reporting. A patient or donor ABO group. Ano po to? Guru po to, wait lang. Let me get my código. Computer. Of donor ABO group. Sobra lang ng letter F. I'm sorry. Okay? ABO group. So, ano yung mga common source of technical errors? Pag sinabi natin technical errors, is si MEDTECH yung may problema. Incorrect identification of blood specimen, test tube or slide. So, for example, na-mix mo. Na-identify mo as patient Borja, pero yung nagamit mong sample, si patient Tolentino. Tapos duman sa reverse, nagamit mo si patient Borja. So, may ABO discrepancy kasi magkaiba silang blood type. If you get my thought, ako naman, di ba? So, self-suspension is either too heavy or light. So, kaya nga meron tayong ina-achieve na 5% and meron tayong sinasabing protocol na dapat sundin. So, either if it's light or heavy, hindi ka nagsunod ng protocol, so possible mag-cause ng erroneous result. Clerical errors or incorrect reading of result. For example, 4 plus yung anti-A. Nabasa mo siya as negative. Tapos dun sa reverse, mayroong 4 plus si known B cells. So, dapat A positive siya. Tama? Ang nangyari is, nabasa mong mali yung anti-A. Ganun. Next, mix up in sample. So, yun nga, pwedeng mangyari din yun. And misobservation in hemolysis. So, possible, di na-check ni MEDTECH na may hemolysis. Failure to add reagents or sample, pwede din yun. For example, hindi ka gumamit ng LISS. Red cell lang nilagay mo sa gel card. Mali. Tama. Naglagay ka ng red cell, known A and known B, pero hindi ka lagay ng serum. Possible din yun. Okay? So, and also, failure to follow manufacturer's instruction. As I said, di ba, yung centrifuge, 9 minutes lang, ginawa mong 15. So, nag-over-centrifuge. So, possible, magka-cause ng erroneous result. Tama? Next, uncalibrated centrifuge. So, yung RPM niya is iba. Tapos, imbis na 9 minutes ngayon, 5 minutes lang yun na centri. So, possible, uncalibrated niya. Okay, question. Ano nga po ba yung pang-calibrate ng ating centrifuge? Clinical chemistry board exam question. Tachometer. Okay, tachometer. Over centrifugation or under centrifugation. Same goes around. Sinabi ko earlier. Contaminated reagents. Ibig sabihin, either yung LISS mo is contaminated or yung mismong gel card mo is invalid na. Nag-deteriorate na yung reagent. Okay? Warming during centrifugation. So, possible, di ba, as I said, yung mga ABO blood groups natin are IgM. Pag sinabi natin IgM, this immunoglobulins best react at room temperature. So, kapag nag-warm siya, baka mawala yung reaction or mag-overreact naman siya. Okay? Na-gets? Next, ano yung mga resolution na dapat natin gawin? So, interpret of ABO must be delayed until discrepancy is solved, of course. So, kailangan natin investigate kung ano yung pagkakamali or ano talagang problema ni patient. Okay? Repeat the test by suspending RBCs on saline. Yes, pwede ka mag-wash RBC kahit nag-LAX ka na. Kasi baka ang daming mga unbound proteins nag-cause ng false reaction, false positive reaction. Next, make sure all technical factors contributing to the discrepancy are reviewed and corrected. Technical error talaga to. Gather additional and essential information to the patient, age, diagnosis, transfusion history, history of pregnancy, and medication. So, dito, sa sinabi ko, patient yung may problema. For example, age. Pag elderly, possible mababa na yung reaction ng antibodies. Diagnosis. What if may problema siya sa tiyan and nagkaroon ng acquired B phenomenon? Transfusion history. What if na-transfusion siya ng ibang blood type na nag-cause ng ABO discrepancy during their blood type? History of pregnancy. More than gravida 3, ibig sabihin, more than 3 na siya nagbadus or nanganak or nagbuntis. Possible magkaroon or mag-develop siya ng mga other blood groups na pwedeng mag-react during blood typing. Medication, pwede din po. Pwede mag-cause ng false negative or false positive. Okay? Next is, when investigating your ABO discrepancy, it should be noted that the weaker reactions 2 plus 1 plus, 1 plus, and trace usually mean or represent the discrepancy. So, yun yung sinasabi ko. Kapag weak yung reaction, kapag hindi pati nag-correlate dun sa other system, so possible may ABO discrepancy. Pero kung weak lang talaga yung reaction, possible hindi naman siya ABO discrepancy. Sadyang weak lang yung reaction. So sinabi lang dito, it should be noted kapag weaker reaction kasi nga possible may ABO discrepancy. Okay? Okay. Siguro basahin nyo lang to. And sa libro, marami ditong about dyan sa ABO discrepancies natin. Okay. Before tayo dito tuloy ano yung mga some causes kaya nagkakaroon ng false positive? False positive, ibig sabihin ng false agglutination sa gel card or sa tube method. Meron tayong Rouleau formation. Di ba pag yung RBC natin is nag-Rouleau, nagmumukha na siya agglutinated. So the best way to check this one is either i-wash mo yung red cell ni patient bago i-test ulit. Or either i-check mo, kung tube method man yung ginamit mo, is i-check mo sa slide, ilagay mo sa slide, i-check mo sa microscope if it has Rouleau formation. Kung hindi siya agglutination, i-report mo na Rouleau formation. Or, better i-wash mo yung RBC and repeat it. Okay? Next is cold agglutinins in high titer. So, ito yung sinasabi ko sa inyo, cold agglutinins. Imagine, IgM sa nag-react room temp. Remember, M, malamig. Cold agglutinins. So, what if high yung titer ng cold agglutinins? Tapos, hindi naman pala dapat mag-react siya during the phase of Abo Rh grouping. Pero nag-react siya because mataas. Mataas yung agglutinins niya. So, cause ng false positive yun. Next is clotting. What if during extraction, si MEDTECH nahirapan, nagka-hemoconcentrate, nag-clot? Possible din po. Next, nag-dry up na. So, possible nangyayari si dry up kapag slide method. That's why we don't recommend slide method as the routine test method for blood typing. Okay? Next is reading microscopically after prolonged sensitivity. So, yeah. Next, false negative naman. Pag sinabi natin false negative, walang agglutination, pero dapat meron pala siya. Ano yung mga circumstances na nangyayari? Ganun. So, meron tayong weak grouping sera. Ibig sabihin yung anti-sera natin either contaminated or deteriorated na siya. Remember, your anti-sera must be stored at what? 2 to 8 degrees Celsius naka-ref temp when not in use. Okay? When in use, dapat naka-room temp. Hemolysis from chemicals in solution or dustbin. So that's why, sinabi ko din kanina na dapat clean tubes. Pag sinabi kong clean tubes, I don't want hinugasan na tube. I want the sterile one. I want the new one. Imagine you're gonna report your ABO system and art. Tapos, you're using a used um, tubes, and it's not recommended. If it's used, make sure that it's not contaminated by bleach or any chemicals that can cause or alter the reaction. Okay? Next is deterioration and contaminated serum. So possible yung serum is matagal na. So that's why sinabi ko is within 3 days, pwede mo gamitin yung sample as major source for your testing. Next is excessively heavy cell suspension, which absorbs all agglutinin, preventing visible agglutination. So that's why we have to follow the protocol. The 5% is cell suspension na sinabi ko earlier. So kapag more than duman, tapos dokol sinilaag mo, obviously, pwede magka-false negative kasi heavy yung suspension. This is also a technical error. Okay? Next, big agglutinogens encountered in the RBCs of the newborn in the subgroup. So, syempre, ang ating newborn is within 6 months, di ba, nade-develop ng antibodies. So, possible, weak pa yung mga reactions ng ating antigens na meron si baby. So, possible, weak yung reaction or wala talaga. Okay? So, yun. Ano ba ba? So, sige, ito, basahin ko na din dito. Blood group diet. So, meron bang kinalaman yung food kung bakit tayo nagkakaroon ng pulse reaction ng blood typing? So, sabi dito, what you can eat. That depends on your blood type. Here, what's the AMO recommends for each type. Recommends lang naman. Type O blood. So, lahat ng type O, so makinig yung mga type O dito, including me. High protein diet, heavy on lean meat, poultry, fish, and vegetables, and light on grains, beans, and dairy products. The AMO also recommends various supplements to help with tummy troubles and other issues. He says people with type O tend to have. So, technically daw, yung mga blood group O na patients or tao, pwedeng magkaroon ng problema sa tiyan. So, possible, kumain ng high protein daw, etc. Sa type A naman, o sa mga type A dyan makinig, a meat-free diet, o healthy, based on fruits and vegetables, beans and legumes, legumes, beans na lang, beans and whole grains. Ideally organic and fresh, because the AMA says people with blood group A have a sensitive immune system. So that's why dapat healthier living. Oh. So sabi ni RD Amo, kung same man siya, um, sabi yung mga A blood groups, people or population has a weaker immune system. So drink your vitamins and water. And next is type B naman na population, avoid corn. So mahilig sa corn dyan na type B, alam niyo na. Avoid wheat, buck, buckwheat, buckwheat talaga, B-U-C-K wheat. Lentils, tomatoes, peanuts, and sesame seeds. Chicken is also problematic. Oh, you said. The Amo says he encourages eating green, which is your vegetables, eggs, certain meats, and low-fat dairy. I don't know why. So, siguro sa mga journal. Next is type AB blood. Foods to focus on include tofu, seafood, dairy, and green vegetables. He says that AB blood group population to have a low stomach acid. Avoid caffeine, alcohol, and smoke or cured meat. So, mga nice to know. This is under the book of Dr. Peter J.D. Amo. Eat right for your type. Eat right for your type. Okay? So, I think, ito, sige, basahin ko patuloy ito sa inyo. Meron tayong mga group discrepancies. So, mga EBO discrepancy has group 1, group 2, group 3, and group 4. Ano yung mga reason for the discrepancy of under group 1? So, the reason is meron siyang weak reacting or weak antibodies. So, ano yung mga possible dito? This is your primary reason due to the BP blood transfusion, transplant of bone marrow, exchange transfusion, dito maternal newborn infants, elderly patients, hypogammaglobulinemia, leukemia, immunodeficiency disease. So, meron siyang missing antibodies ano, because of high titer of proteins. And sa elderly naman, low na yung protein. So, wala nang reaction. Ay, low na yung antibodies, so wala na siyang reaction. Sa newborn naman, nagde-develop pa lang. Okay? Sa group 2 discrepancy naman, weak reacting or missing antigens. Kung nauna is antibody, this group 2 is antigens. Meron siyang subgroup A or B. Possible. Leukemia, excess amount of B. Acquired B phenomenon. May bakteriyang nag-cause nito. In gram-negative, septicemia, intestinal obstruction, and cancer and colon or rectum. So, sinabi ko sa inyo, di ba kanina, pag may mga acquired B possible, meron siyang sakit, kaya alam natin dapat may diagnosis sa request. Okay? Group 3 discrepancy naman, meron siyang protein or plasma abnormalities leading to Relu formation. Ibig sabihin, nagkakang-cause siya ng false positive reaction. So, limited yung globin level nito. Either meron siyang multiple myeloma, developed from microglobulinemia, plasma cell dyscrasias, Hodgkin's lymphoma, plasma expander like dextran, polyvinyl pyrolinol, hindi ko na alam, Wharton's jelly. Yung Wharton's jelly is in cord blood. So, possible na contam yung extraction kay patient. Baka meron pa siyang Wharton's jelly. Okay? Okay. Yung newborn. Hindi nahugasan yung nurse or yung NA. Kaya meron pang Wharton's jelly. Okay? So, yan. High in hemoglobin, pwede rin mag-cause. Kasi remember, hemoglobin has globin chains. Tama? Kung mataas po yung hemoglobin natin, pwede mag-cause ng Relu formation. Next, group 4 discrepancy naman is miscellaneous problem. So, kung ano-ano na to. Bukod dun sa tatlong nabanggit ko. So, exposure in hidden erythrocyte P antigen, polyagglutination, ibig sabihin Dacol agglutination, dapat hindi. Cold and warm autoantibody, IHA. What do you mean by IHA? This is your autoimmune hemolytic anemia. Ibig sabihin yung mismong blood mo, patient's blood, is nag-hemolyze itself. Kaya nga siya autoimmune hemolytic anemia. It's really sad. Ang nangyayari dito is nag-iiba na yung blood type ni patient because of weak or meron na siyang warm antibody, auto-antibody. Remember the word auto-antibody. Ibig sabihin nag-develop sa loob, sa sarili, without any foreign or any exposure to certain triggers. Okay? Unexpected ABO isoagglutinin and allo antibody. So, unexpected ABO isoagglutinin or allo antibody, pag sinabi ng natin, allo antibody is may exposure ka sa certain triggers kung para nag-develop yung antibody. Okay? Antibody other than anti-A, anti-B, and cis-AB individuals. So, isa yun. Okay? Tapos na. I think tapos na yung lecture. Ay, meron pa tayong mga scenario. So, okay. Antok na ako. Okay, sige, wait. So, the scenario 1, okay. The automated testing, I'm gonna basa na lang. Anti-A has 3 plus in grading. Anti-B is 0. Anti-D is 0. Anti-E1 cells 1 plus. Anti-B cell is 3 plus. So, possible, alin dito? Dun pa lang, sa forward pa lang tayo, meron tayong A negative. Sa reverse, meron tayong O. Tama. Because of the A1 cells. Tama. So, tube testing, inulit for tube testing. So, anti-A, 4 plus, anti-B, 0, anti-A1 lectin, 0. A1 cells, 1 plus pa din. A2 cells, 0. B cells, 3 plus. So, halos same yung reaction for forward and reverse. Ano yung best, anong tawag dito? Ano yung cause? Why ganito yung naging reaction ng patient? So, probably ABO subgroups, cold reacting antibodies such as your anti-M and anti-A. This is your other blood groups. Reagent antibodies, possible. Relu or gamma globulinemia, transfusion of plasma and platelets, IVIG. Ano nga yung IVIG? Anong IVIG? Nakalimutan ko. Wait, I'm gonna search it. Just give me a sec. Intravenous immunoglobulin. Okay. And transplantation. Kaya nagkaroon ng um, uh, reaction kay A1. Okay? Next. Scenario 2. Okay. Sa tube testing sabi is ito. Scenario 2. Tube testing. Anti-A 3 plus, anti-D 1 plus, anti-D 3 plus, A1 cells 0, B cells 4 plus. So, sa forward, ang blood type niya kung babasahin natin, is AB positive. Sa reverse naman is A positive. The possible, kung ako, acquired B phenomenon. So, ano yung acquired B? Ano yung mga causes? Transplantation, lulu, acquired B. Another transfusion, chimera, as I said kanina. May mga A, B, A, or AB phenotypes. Okay? Gain of antigen. Yung init naman, gain of antibody. Tama? Gain of antigen. Usually po, ang acquired B na check natin is, makikita yung acquired B sa forward typing, hindi sa reverse. Next, scenario 3. Anti-A4 plus, anti-D0, anti-D0, anti-A10, B cell 0. So, technically, missing. Tama? Sa forward typing, meron tayong A negative, and sa reverse naman AB. Tama? So, sa tube testing, 4 plus, yung anti-A, B, 0, anti-D, 0, A1, 0, B cells, magkaroon na siyang reaction pero weak, 1 plus. So, ano yung possible cause? Meron siyang nawala ng antibody. So, ibig sabihin, nababa yung titer ng antibody present sa kanya. Either very young kasi nag-develop pa ng antibodies or very old kasi nag-deteriorate na yung ating antibodies. Next, immunosuppress. Either congenital siya, inherit siya, leukemia, lymphoma, myeloma, yes. Ibu sa group possible, and transplantation. Next, scenario 4. I think this is the last one. Naubusan na ako ng boses. Automated testing, anti-A0, anti-D0, anti-D4+, A1, 4+, B cell 0. So technically, ang problema natin is either missing or acquired. So sa forward, ang blood type is O positive. Sa reverse naman is B positive. Okay? Sa tube testing naman is halos same lang yung reaction. Tama. Tama. Possible loss of antigen kasi wala siya. Kasi 4 plus to, hindi siya weak reaction. Tama. So possible dapat meron siyang anti-B. Dapat meron siyang anti-B ditong reaction. So nawala yung antigen. So ano yung mga cause? Pwedeng transplantation, transfusion, subgroup, yes, leukemia and lymphoma, or nakalagay dito, excessive soluble blood group substance. For example, yung pancreatic, stomach, and ovarian cancer. So, very careful dapat kita when releasing blood type results. Okay? I think this is the last part. Oh my God. Thank you so much for listening for our Abo Rh grouping. So, see you on compatibility testing, cross-matching, and your antibody screening. So that all of the three I will be discussing at for you. Okay? If you have any question, kung hindi ako duty, kapag pumunta kayo sa blood bank, you can email me at bamborhaph@gmail.com or IG, you can DM me at bamborha. And pwede din sa Facebook, bida-bida lang yan. Ayoko ng personal account. So, pwede nyo i-chat dun sa Facebook page ko, Bamborha. Okay? So, thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed and not bored with my lecture, and I hope you understand and learn from me. So, I think see you around, future colleagues. Thank you so much, and bye.